Deputy killed in Rancho Cucamonga domestic call. Suspect knocked off motorcycle after 150 miles per hour police chase. A San Bernardino County sheriff's deputy was shot and killed Monday afternoon while responding to a domestic violence call in Rancho Cucamonga, a tragedy that led to a dangerous high-speed pursuit ending with the fleeing suspect deliberately knocked off his motorcycle by another deputy. Authorities identified the slain officer as Deputy Andrew Nunez, a 6-year veteran of the department. Sheriff Shannon Dicus said Nunez leaves behind a pregnant wife and a 2-year-old daughter, calling his death an unbearable loss for the department and the community. "We're embedded in sorrow. Unfortunately, for our department, this has happened way too often," Dicus said at a press briefing. "Our focus now is on bringing the suspect to justice and taking care of Deputy Nunez's family." Deadly domestic call turns fatal. The tragedy began around 12:37 p.m. Monday when deputies were dispatched to 12300 block of Hollyhock Drive in Rancho Cucamonga, following reports of an armed man threatening a woman. When deputies arrived, the suspect opened fire almost immediately, striking Deputy Nunez. Backup units called for emergency medical evacuation, and Nunez was airlifted to Arrowhead Regional Medical Center in Colton, where he was later pronounced dead, despite life-saving efforts. The sheriff's department said the suspect fled the scene on a motorcycle moments after the shooting. High-speed pursuit on the 210 freeway. Roughly 40 minutes later, around 1:20 p.m., California Highway Patrol officers spotted the suspect on the 210 freeway heading east through Upland. Sheriff Dicus said the man was traveling at speeds exceeding 150 miles per hour, at times reaching nearly 200 miles per hour. "You can imagine the danger this posed to unsuspecting motorists on our freeway," Dicus said. Aerial footage from KTLA shows the motorcyclist weaving recklessly between cars and narrowly missing a pursuing CHP officer. The chase continued for nearly 15 minutes before coming to a dramatic end near Mountain Avenue and Campus Avenue. At 1:35 p.m., an off-duty deputy monitoring the pursuit decided to intervene. Turning himself on duty, the deputy performed what authorities described as a legal intervention maneuver, intentionally striking the motorcycle and forcing the suspect off the road. The impact sent him flying over his handlebars and crashing onto the pavement. Footage showed him colliding with a black sedan before landing hard on his back. He was immediately taken into custody and airlifted to a hospital where he remains in stable condition under guard. Investigation and potential charges. San Bernardino County District Attorney Jason Anderson said his office expects to file formal charges within the next 2 days. The suspect faces potential counts of murder of a peace officer and domestic violence, though Anderson noted that investigators are still reviewing evidence from multiple crime scenes. "This is a fluid and developing investigation," Anderson told reporters. "We want to ensure every aspect of the deputy's killing and the pursuit is carefully documented before proceeding." The sheriff's department said the suspect's name would be released after his formal identification and notification of next of kin. Community mourning and law enforcement solidarity. By late afternoon, dozens of deputies, police officers, and firefighters gathered outside Arrowhead Regional Medical Center, forming a solemn line as Nunez's body was escorted from the hospital to the county coroner's office. The memorial procession, which began around 6:30 p.m., was joined by patrol cars with flashing lights saluting one of their own. The sheriff's department released a heartfelt statement Monday evening describing Nunez as a dedicated public servant who gave everything in the line of duty. Deputy Nunez served with unwavering commitment, courage, and deep compassion for the community he vowed to protect. His bravery and sacrifice reflect a life dedicated to safeguarding others, even at the greatest cost. Such devotion will remain forever etched in our hearts. Local leaders also expressed grief and gratitude. Assemblymember Tom Lackey R. Palmdale said in a statement, "My prayers are with his wife, young daughter, and family. His courage and dedication to protecting others will never be forgotten." Freeway closure and continuing impact. The eastbound lanes of the 210 freeway between Mountain Avenue and Campus Avenue were closed for several hours Monday afternoon as investigators processed the crash site. Authorities urged commuters to avoid the area while forensic teams collected evidence from the road and surrounding vehicles. Sheriff Dicus emphasized that the department would conduct a thorough review of the pursuit and intervention maneuver, but said he was confident the deputy acted within policy to prevent further loss of life. The suspect had already taken one of our heroes from us, Dicus said. We couldn't allow him to continue endangering innocent people on our highways. Deputy Andrew Nunez's death marks another painful chapter for the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, which has lost multiple deputies in the line of duty in recent years. Flags at sheriff stations across the county were lowered to half-staff Monday night as law enforcement agencies across California shared messages of support and mourning. As the investigation continues, Nunez is being remembered as a devoted husband, loving father, and courageous deputy who made the ultimate sacrifice in service to his community.